Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my content. Welcome to my review of part 1 of season 2 of Power Rangers Dino Fury. You know, Dino Fury season 2, it started off pretty rocky, but then as episodes went on, it quickly got better. Then a few episodes in, like episode 10, kind of ruined it for me, but episode 11 kind of picked up the pace, even though it has its hiccups, but it ended up being a lot better than episode 10. For starters, we're gonna go in with the positives, and that is using some very nice original footage. Now, even though the way that they film Power Rangers nowadays, especially Dino Fury, it kind of reminds me of Real Soldier, the way that the camera work is, the camera works are. Started in season 1, then it quickly went on to season 2. The camera work in season 2 was a lot better than how it was in season 1. Certain episodes had some good quality fight scenes, but then the second season is starting to look really different in a good way. The fight scenes looked pretty nice, especially the more fights in the original footage. You can tell the stunt doubles are very talented people. They know how to get the fights going. They know how to make it look so raw and incredible. With their incredible stunt work, the wire works, and it looks pretty good. A little mix of Real Soldier footage with original footage. It's like neck and neck, and it's kind of cool at the same time, even though it's being filmed in New Zealand. Especially if you're filming like a quarry scenes, you would have think that you're actually filming in Japan or in New Zealand. But you know what? Even the writing in this season, especially certain episodes that I like episode 5 and 6 through 9 and 11, have been pretty good. And the characters so far have been pretty interesting. Jane Boy weren't really annoying, at least in the second episode they were. But they were used like in certain elements, but not throughout the entire season, like how Victor and Monty was in that god-awful Ninja season, so I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, the Megazord fights have been pretty good so far. And the whole Void Knight, the relationship between Void Knight and the Rangers, especially in episode 9, The Hunt, which is by far the best one because of his acting. Shout out to Russell Curry, Zato and Void Knight back and forth. And now we know how the history of the armor came about, how Void Knight uses the Battle Knight armor to create his version of the purple power. So it kind of makes sense as to why he became who he is. But only reason why he was evil is because he wanted to use the Sporex to revive his wife. But unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse when Void Queen just became evil, wanted to focus on getting revenge and vengeance. But Tarek, he just wanted to leave Earth. But it's unfortunate that she turned him into Void King. Yeah, Void King. So now there's going to be some interesting rivalry between Zato and Void Knight, or Tarek. Because you see, Tarek was trying to do better. Zato didn't believe it. He was a bit of a hypocrite. But thankfully, he turned around and admit his wrongs and apologized for it, though. But at the end of the day, Void Queen just came and snatched him off and turned him back evil. I like the fact that how Javi was like try to be reasonable with Zato, and try to get him to understand that, hey, Tarek was just trying to do the right thing. Maybe he's telling the truth. But thankfully, them finding Void King, they finally found a new strategy to dodge his attacks. So let's get into some negatives. The writing in this season are continuously being bad, especially episode 1 and later on in a few episodes in, especially with characters like Ion. Yeah, Ion. I keep forgetting his name. I don't know why I keep doing that. Ion in this season is really annoying. I don't know why they didn't utilize his character as he was in season 1. But in season 2, he just became a goofball. Like, I don't like that. Though it was kind of funny the way he was acting, shout out to Joint Fight. But it's just the writing in this show, just how they got him being like this goofball wannabe Zach Taylor. I don't like that. And then you got Izzy being a complete dick to her mom, you know, about the whole prom dress situation. You know, one minute she's mad, and then the next thing you know, they turn around and have her apologize towards the end of the episode. I don't know why. I don't know what is with them keep doing that in Power Rangers, especially Dino Fury. I don't know if there's some issues with the writing department. I mean, there's some disagreements, but I don't like, you know, certain writing stuff this season. Like, I'm just not a fan of it. J and J board, they kind of annoyed me once again. You know, I'm just tired of this whole Bulk and Skull, you know, wannabe. Just be original for once in your life. But, yeah, the villains in the season, I think they could have done them better in some aspects, in my honest opinion. But, alright, so that is my review and thoughts on Season 2, Part 1 of Dino Fury. It could have been better. I enjoyed it overall, but it's just certain things that kind of pissed me off, you know, with the whole Ion thing being annoying. And the whole, it's just like, you know how Power Rangers were always been when it comes to bad writing. I think a lot of it came from the Neo Saban era, you know, how they written good episodes and bad episodes. But I think in Dino Fury Season 2, they have some good and bad episodes. I just wish they could just continue on with some good episodes. Because if you look at Time Force, that is what made that season so special and great. If only today's Power Rangers would have done the same thing, but I don't know what's pushing them back. So, yeah, I'm gonna give Part 1, Season 2 a solid 4 out of 5. Like I said, it's not a perfect start, it's not a perfect season, or Part 1, but it's definitely up there with the rest of the good seasons. So I definitely enjoyed Part 1 of Dino Fury Season 2, and I'm looking forward to Part 2 very soon. So if y'all enjoy my reaction and my rant, let me know in the comments down below. I will see you in my next content.